even though I'm running the show for you, I'm running the show. So we're going to put an end to the Scooter, Junior, Skippy, Sport, Tiger, Booster bullshit. All right? My name is Jake.
And welcome back to the Retro Review. I am the Bearded Geek, always joined by Mikey the Freak.
What's up?
And Steve.
Hi, Bearded Geek.
What's up, Steve?
If you didn't recognize that opening dialogue, and I'm sure you didn't because hardly anybody that I know has seen this movie, we are reviewing the movie Confidence. This would have been my first time watching this movie. I'm sure it was Mikey the Freak's as well.
Liked it.
Before we get into it, let's check out that trailer.
Yes, let's.
Freaking Confidence, man. Let's see.
I think this was a great sleeper movie.
You shut up!
Yeah.
Hey, look, you want to help? Then help.
Yeah.
I can't be here! Then maybe you should go.
What about the money?
Oops.
So close.
Let's watch it again.
Freeze! All right, guys, stop waving those things around. So long. Jesus.
They pulled off the perfect con
You like the rush.
It's not about the rush. It's just what I do.
with the wrong guy's money.
Don't you ever let anyone stand behind me.
So we gotta talk to him.
Whoa, you want to get the
I've
money
never thought
back?
of Hoffman as a dangerous character.
Because the king is suspecting you.
So what do you do,
Yeah,
Tom?
right.
You just
Demo.
count people under the money?
There's actually some technique to it.
Sometimes style can get you killed. So we're gonna make an exchange of the money, and then all will be forgiven.
That I can't do.
You do not want to scare me, Junior.
They got the plan.
I play a cut. You get a cut, I get a cut, we get square.
They got the players.
I'm talking about a grift, and it pays little.
I'm in.
There's just
I
one
do like a
problem.
good song.
I'm looking for Jake Vig. I've been following him from Chicago to Denver to Salt Lake City.
So we walk.
We just stay clear of him.
Let's divvy up the cash and split.
You're a smart guy, so be smarter, huh?
It's not just about money.
It's over. The gig is up.
I want my cut.
There is no cut.
It's not just about trust.
Everyone's working an angle.
How do we get the money now?
It's about getting away clean.
So much for that good feeling, huh?
So who cares if you have to bend the rules a little bit? As long as nobody gets hurt.
Edward Burns, Rachel Weisz, Andy Garcia, and Dustin Hoffman.
Listen up.
Oh my God, you're beautiful.
Hey, what do you say you get the ADD under control? You look me in the eye when I'm talking to you.
Confidence.
You're a good grifter, man. It's hard to tell when you're lying.
Confidence. Just confidence.
Confident.
That's
Just
all it
I,
is, just confidence.
I fucking love this movie, dude.
What is that?
I don't
Best
know. I
of
thought it was-
Justice League.
That is-
Best
that
of
is
Justice League.
That is Green Lantern. That is what that is.
Steve, why don't you tell us a little bit more about this movie?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, this movie came out in 2003 and has a running time of 137 minutes. Jake Vig is a consummate grifter about to pull his biggest con yet. One set to avenge his friend's murder, but his last scam backfired, leaving him indebted to a mob boss and his enforcer. I mean, that's kind of what it is, but like...
Is it though?
There's a lot of twists and turns in this.
I think that was the end game from the very beginning of the movie.
No, I
Yeah,
don't.
con
no,
after
no,
con.
I don't think that I don't think the king was like the main con in the long run, because for that plan, like Al got killed.
Oh,
And
that's true.
That is something that wasn't like, you know what I mean? Like they didn't realize, it's exactly what it was of like, they didn't realize who they were scamming, knowing that the guy got the money from the king. And then what they did is they made the best of a bad situation And that's when they came up with the big long con. Because so spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the movie, I'm gonna get like into like some details and shit
Get
like
into
Yeah,
it, man.
let's do it.
Andy
Dig in.
Garcia. It all goes into like Andy Garcia having that inside man, knowing the
Yeah.
plan of what you will be doing, and that's the thing with Jake is Hoffman calls it like right from the get, like he's a hard grifter because he sees so far ahead. Like Jake Vig has so many moves planned ahead. Like for instance, he knows that Frankie G's character is going to call Dustin Hoffman. He knows that if he tells him, hey, let's just fuck the king and let's get him out of it, he knows that that guy is going to call the
Yeah.
king. And so he already has that plan to have that move played. It really is a game of chess, while everyone in its own right is playing checkers.
That's
So
fair. That's fair. Mikey the Freak, what'd you think about
Yeah.
this movie on first watch?
Yeah, this was first watch. I mean, I love Dustin Hoffman's character in this and Ed Burns. I think what has been good about it. I mean, even Andy Garcia's character was great. That they're all in on it, of course, other than Dustin Hoffman. But I thought the cops were at the start. I thought the cops were fake cops at
I
the
thought that they
beginning, the
were too,
opening scene.
actually.
So the opening scene, I thought they were fake cops. Yeah. And then you realize a little bit later that they're basically just in on the take and they want a cut of whatever he's
they're
doing.
dirty.
And they're kind of
Dirty
dirty.
cops.
Yeah, they're running like protection, basically. Yeah. So I thought that was an interesting twist, and that was kind of the first twist, other than Paul Giamatti thinking he's dead, and he gets up and like, holy shit, they did that just to steal the money. So right then, right out of the gate after the first scene, I'm like, okay, this is going to be a good movie. I
Yeah.
kind of like that little twist.
They hooked you right from the very beginning
Yeah,
of it. Yeah.
and even towards the end where they're going after Dustin Hoffman's the king is going after his money, and they get him in the limo, but it's not the money; it was the cocaine that they planted that they saw earlier, or heroin. Sorry, yeah, that they planted earlier in the at the restaurant, at the diner. So I thought that was pretty interesting twist on it. So yeah, I mean, great movie. It's definitely worth another watch later on, and I recommend it. I mean, it's like I said, great cast: Dustin Hoffman, Ed Burns, and Rachel Weisz, and
Stupendous
and Andy Garcia. So I kind of like this with the
Tiny Zeus
Ocean
Lister,
11.
Donnell Loge, Luis
Yeah,
Guzman.
Debo. Yeah.
Yeah. Tiny Lister.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, this was the first time I seen this movie too, and I really enjoyed it. It was one of those, I don't know, I enjoy a good con movie to begin with, and with the twist at the end. I mean, if you know movies, you kind of saw something like this coming, but it was still a good twist because he told this whole story while being on his knees at gunpoint, which was freaking awesome throughout the whole movie. They kept going back to that, so that I enjoyed that. Yeah. So yeah, it was this whole movie was about, well, it started with one con and turned into a long con, which was almost flawless. I really enjoyed this. Steve, how would you actually rate this movie?
Oh man, this movie is, and may I say, because I forgot mentioning in this film, the past Robert Forster, a former guest of my podcast. If you'd like to go listen to that, that's the last podcast you'd want, where I did have Robert Forster, where we talk about a lot of his movies and his work. Cheap plug. Oh look, he's still got it on there. Boom. 9.
Love it.
It's a 9. It's a 9 for me. I love this movie. I can put it on all the time. I loved the fact that I was able to see this movie in the theater with my brother when it came out. I'm just big on going to the movies. So when there's a really great movie that not a lot of people know about, that I'm like, oh shit, like I saw that one in the theater. Like it's always just a nice little bump for me and anyone that appreciates movies. So
right. Mikey the Freak, how about you? How would you rate this movie?
Yeah, for a first time watch, I think I'm going with a solid 9 also. I mean, it's one of those movies, like I said, I would recommend it. to anybody, at least for a first time watch, because the cast is great. There's a lot of twists and turns, and you kind of want to watch it again and again to see if you missed anything, because I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff out there that I missed. But yeah, solid 9 for me. What about you?
Well, I know you both gave it 9s, and I'm going to give it a 9 as well. It was a great movie.
Hey, I thought this asshole was going to give it a 7.
No, I really enjoyed this movie. I would recommend this as well. Great cast, great acting, great plot twists. It's just one of those movies that is, it's a fun watch. It's involved. It's one of those ones that you probably shouldn't be on your phone while watching. It's one that you need to sit down and actually watch.
And who doesn't like Andy Garcia in a con movie like Ocean's 11? Right?
Yeah. All right. So how about some interesting-ish facts? So Rachel Weisz won the role of Lily without even having to audition.
Cheater.
I know, right?
Just really point of order. It is pronounced Vice.
Vice. Okay.
Vice. German.
So the word fuck was said 130 times.
Great. I fucking love it.
And
Edward... Not like one of our last ones, Empire Records, which was said once.
Correct. You know,
my name's not fucking Warren.
little contrast there. Let me get back to this fucking shit. Let's see. Edward Burns and Donald Logue.
Donnell Loge.
Loge both starred in The Grossman. You know what? One other one. Paul Giamatti appeared in Saving Private Ryan in a small supporting role, with Edward Burns being one of the main characters, but did not have screen time together. So, and that a bonus one. All right, there you have it. Those are your interesting-ish facts. Senior Steve, what do we have for a soundtrack?
We're getting better.
Hola, Senor Steve.
We're getting better at that, Mikey. I really like that. We're getting better.
We are. We're doing good. I like it. It's just as long as this fucker's on cue, we'll be all right.
That's right.
Which don't happen very often.
Fucking A.
No, it doesn't.
So the soundtrack for Confidence is Sun Toucher by Groove Armada. Fuck me. Groove Armada. Erotica by Madonna.
Fuck.
Respect, One Rascal Mix, performed by Aretha Franklin.
Fuck.
House of the Rising Sun, performed by Donald Byrd.
Fuck.
Clocks by Coldplay, and What a Man by Linda Lindell.
Fuck. Mikey the Freak, what do we have for fucking
what the
fucking people?
Yeah, for related fucking reels.
Yeah, these fucking guys. How about these fucking guys? All right. Dustin Hoffman. Great career, Dustin Hoffman. He's been in tons of movies that everyone loves.
Yeah. Definitely a great career.
Yeah, definitely. Meet the Fockers. Hook, which is one of my favorite Dustin Hoffman movies.
Where's the hook?
And Rain Man, which I just saw Dante Basco this weekend at Comic-Con. Sorry.
Why Dante Basco's not in Rain Man? What the fuck is that?
Oh, he's in Hook. Shut up. Such an idiot.
Rufio.
Rufio.
Whatever. You're a nearsighted gynecologist.
I can't come up with the other one.
That's right. That's right. You're a goddamn substitute math teacher.
Mike has nothing.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of the one.
Too late. We're past it.
I know we're past that now. I can't think of all of them. So yeah, Ed Burns. Saving Private Ryan, which we talked about. 27 Dresses. She's the One. I've never seen that one. Andy Garcia. Ocean's 11, as always. Godfather 3. Hero. And I did put Rachel Weisz on there. Also for The Mummy. Born Legacy, and then one of my favorites, Constantine. with her in it.
All right.
That's a good movie.
There you have it. While we wrap this thing up, make sure you go check out the Mod Squad Network. That is the sister channel Back to the Retro Review. Also, if you could, make sure you do all those YouTuber things. Give us a good old thumbing. Hit that like and subscribe. Tell us if you've seen this movie and if this, review makes you want to go see it. Go see the fucking movie, god damn it.
See the fucking movie. We love it. It was a great fucking movie.
It was a good movie. All right, that does it for this episode of Back to the Retro Review. So for Mike the Freak and Steve, I am the Brady Geek saying, if we don't see you again, thank you for being a friend.
See ya.
Fuck.